Everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Do we have any parents in the crowd?
Oh, yeah.
All right, this one's for you guys. So I used to wet the bed when I was a kid. I'm glad you guys didn't laugh at that. That's not really that funny, is it? But you know, kids that wet the bed, they can grow up to be pretty screwed up, have a lot of issues. But I actually feel bad for my parents. They're the ones that I think had probably the worst than I did. So, you know, you're a kid and you're wetting the bed, and the average age that you stop wetting the bed is about 3 to 5 years old. So 5 years old, come around and still wetting the bed, and my parents looked at each other and they're like, "Don't worry, he's 5, he's gonna get it. It's, you know, average is 3 to 5, he's gonna get it one day." 6 years old, I'm still wetting the bed, and they're like, he's just taking his time, don't worry, he's only 6, all right? Let's stop wetting the bed. 7 years old, all right. My parents are asking themselves, are we doing something wrong here? But I still kept wetting the bed. I was very persistent about it. And then 8 years old comes around, and something very fascinating happened at 8 years old. I found out that there really is a brain down there. Women like to say, well, you're thinking with the wrong head. Penises are actually very smart. So I was 8 years old, and I did a sleepover, and I was very frustrated with things. And what happens when you wet the bed? Well, I did what probably no other kid would do. I tried to tie it up, thinking, oh, this is going to stop it. Tie that thing up. The smart penis goes right back inside, and that string just falls off. That's how smart the penis is. 9 years old. Parents are like, what are we going to do with this kid? He's going the distance, all right? This kid is the top percentile of his class. This is the first time ever that I've ever been the top percentile of my class. 10 years old. Now this is where my parents had enough. I feel bad. I mean, every day they had to clean it up. 10 years old, they decide, okay, we're going to do something about this. So what do? They take me to Sears. Now, and what you're probably thinking, no, it's not the Sears weather beater. You know, you dip it in and it's weatherproofed, leaks all the seals. No, it's not the Sears weather beater. Sears at the time had this electric mat. You lay down on your bed. And when you're laying down on your bed and you pee on this electric mat, it starts to electrocute you and you're flying all over the place. Well, it wakes you up. So I learned my lesson. After a couple days, I stopped wetting the bed because that electric mat really got me. So finally, I stopped wetting the bed. And you guys can probably tell, wetting the bed is a very serious thing. It's probably not anything to laugh about. Unless if you're drunk, right? When you're drunk, you almost have an excuse to piss yourself. You think, well, you know, I was so drunk, I went to bed. Maybe woke up in the middle of the night and I ended up peeing on the curtains instead of the bathroom. Just couldn't make it to the bathroom, so I chose the curtains instead. So, when is it appropriate to wet the bed? As a kid, you probably say to yourself, well, okay, he's a kid. The next time in your life is when you're an adult. And at that point, all you have to do is put on Depends. And then you can pee whenever you want. Well, why wait? I mean, why do we have to wait until we're old to start wearing Depends? We could put those things on any time. I mean, I could pee myself right now and you guys wouldn't know it. So anyway, finally I stopped wetting the bed at 10 years old. And yes, it does cause problems, and that's probably one of the reasons why I'm a little screwed up as an adult. But I'm past that point now. And so I don't know if we have any other people that went through any trauma like that, but moving on to a different topic. So, wetting the bed is one thing, but have you ever shat yourself? So, I went to Vegas one year, and the buffets in Vegas are probably the best buffets I've ever had. And I was eating, went up once or twice, finally was getting very full, but I'm like, hey, I didn't have the king crab legs yet. So I decided to go to the bathroom to make a little room for myself. But I didn't make it to the bathroom. I ended up, I thought I was farting, but something came out the back. And, you know, that's my shitting myself story in Vegas. Well, anyway, that's all the time I've got for you guys tonight. Hopefully you guys get a laugh out of peeing and pissing. And we'll see you guys next time.
Give it up for Todd one more time.